Oh, they went to the dead heat.
He's going to work off oily again.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that Corvette is fast.
Look at how many cars are trying to go through here. They're 3 wide coming through. Squiddy's got fed out into the wall. They're 2 wide coming up through the cutting.
Oh, he's making a move on Viking Racer now into the dipper and does it. He's gone around the outside into the dipper. What a move.
Oh, he runs a little bit wide. He's on the grass.
Keep it clean. Come on, Oil, bring it home. It's
Showman's got the run.
Stand finish. Who's got to get it? Showman's got it. Oh, he's just taken out the lead on the
Left side down the hill. Hampton's got his nose in front just barely. Oh, he has full trust in him. They're still side by side. Captain takes the field around the outside down the hill.
Around the outside.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to have 3 wide. Adam's going wide. Adam's going deep under the brakes under Rexy. Gets the pass done. Goes Adam from
Fourth to first.
What a move.
And welcome everyone back to Will to Will. I am your host ZD, and tonight we are racing at Interlagos. We're going to be streaming the Div 2 guys, so enjoy the amazing racing. Tonight with me, I have my brother from another, Dale Teeks. Dale Teeks, say hi to everyone.
Hey ZD, it's awesome to have you back in the comm seat. We're just all eagerly awaiting for you to get back out on track and mix it with the best of us again like you used to. So yeah, exciting to have you back. I think we're in for a great night of racing here. These guys are super competitive. Times are very close, so yeah, sit tight, buckle up, and we're going to have a great night of racing. And another kind of welcome back of sorts. We've got Fixer Chris joining us in comms tonight too. Welcome Chris, welcome back.
Yeah, good to be back. It's been a while, guys. Yeah, we just finished Div 1 earlier in the evening. That was action packed. So hope for more action from Div 2 here.
Well, we'll see how we go. Like as we've always said, Div 2 is that lead up to Div 1, and the pace at the moment in Div 2 is absolutely ridiculous. Is it hard sitting out of the Div 1 team there, Chris?
Well, Div 1, it's very competitive. I think it's been every season. It's more and more competitive. So that's something we love to see.
And any insight there, Chris, for those people that missed the Div 1 race? How did you go there, Dale?
Oh, it was terrible. I just had no rhythm.
Sympathies, Dale. Sympathies.
The times that I could have done, and look, everyone could have done the laps as well, but yeah, I had the pace to maybe be top, battling with the guys around, 4th to 8th.
Dale, are you still there? I lost you.
I think we just lost Dale.
Yeah, mid-road. That was
anyway.
Weird.
Anyway, I thought that was just me. Just speaking to you live from it. Yep, there's Dale. Dale's just left.
Oh well, there you go.
I thought it was me being live from Indonesia. Different regions.
GT7 does GT7 things well. What do you expect? We're definitely at Interlagos again. 15 corners of hell. Some of them a little bit technical, with the majority being absolutely flat out. So for the viewers,
race 2 is definitely hell. Race 2 is definitely hell.
Yes. So tonight we're going to be starting. Race 1 is going to have qualifying, and then everyone's going to be. It's going to be a 6-lap race on the mediums, and then we thought we'd change it up a little bit, make it a little bit harder. So for race 2. It's going to be a soft run only, so seeing if those guys can do a 10 laps on these lovely softs to make it extended that long, because if you try to do your pit stop, you're definitely not going to take out first place. And then of course we're going to end up with a little enduro 18 laps around Interlagos, where mediums and hards are going to be the 2 preferred compounds. So from Div 1 there, Chris, any advice for these Div 2 players that are currently watching us?
Well, take care of the tires. That's number 1. Especially in race 2, it's going to be super difficult out there. And all around, just be patient. be patient. No need to rush your moves.
Yeah, well, great advice, Kramer. And also, having a look at the guys that we have tonight. What is your predictions for tonight? Who do you think is going to take out? Let's just say who's going to take out. Who's going to be your podium places for race 1?
Well, I'll tell you one definite prediction. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm currently seeing Viper in a stock livery Porsche 911. Can you confirm? See?
No. He's definitely in his CP Motorsport Racing.
CP Motorsport. Okay, so that's just GT7 things. Never mind. Well, Super Dragon, I would expect him to be up there. My former boss too. Dragon's dead. R.I.P. When will that resurrect? We don't know. But also the likes of MCDC showed some promise last season when he was in Scuderia Portfolio. Don't know what he did to get kicked out of Scuderia Portfolio because it hurt Casey's feelings. And then I'm gonna look out for my former teammate DCE, who's currently in Scuderia Portfolio. He's just been promoted to Div 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Jeez, just going out with your old teammates. Come on, mate. Like, come on.
And then we have the regulars like Jonesy. And also don't forget Gimp, our Div 3 champion, promoted to Div 2. And Madrisky with that one-piece looking Lexus.
Okay. It's interesting. Lexus around here, it hasn't been the best of cars. I don't particularly like Lexus, but that's our own personal preference. What is the pole? What is qualifying like? What's pole gonna get?
Well, from Div 1 we had 129s, if memory serves me right. So I would expect like low 130s from Div 2.
Low 130s. That's a low 130s. So you don't think any of these ones was knocking on the doors like the oils, like Dragon, who got demoted from last year? You don't think any of them might pull out the rabbit out of the hat to 29?
Anything can happen. If someone pulls a 139, I'll be more than happy to be proven wrong.
And of course, well, you said nothing about Oily and Jonesy in that beautiful Suzuki of theirs.
Yeah, he has a very odd choice. Suzuki, not the first car that comes to mind when you're picking your car for the season.
Have you jumped into it?
Promise? No, I haven't. I haven't driven for quite a while. I haven't had my rig set up even.
You have no idea how good the Suzuki is, mate.
It's good now.
It's good. It's good
now. I need to get on with it then.
You have to jump back into it, and yes, so I think we should quickly run through the players, even though you've said everyone. So we'll start off with at the moment leading through everyone, and also the host of tonight is Dragon, that beautiful Supra GT 500. One's got the 3 beams engine there. Beautiful, can't ask for anything better. And then right behind him you got
class.
And then right behind him you got MCDC in that in the Porsche.
Yeah, following him is his teammate, Fibers Fang, driving for CP Motorsport. That Porsche is really strong around here, especially what we're seeing from Go. And following him is Madrisky in the one-piece Lexus.
And behind him is an old teammate of mine and also old team. Jonesy in that 13R Motorsport Suzuki. Absolutely love it. He'll be wanting to do some quick laps tonight. And followed right behind him is the Tire King, the Tire Magician himself, Oily, as a teammate of Jonesy.
Yes, and following him is our previous Division 3 champion, Gibman, driving for 180 embroidery Team Dodgy Racing, the return of the McLaren. And then following him, well, not following him, but in 8th in the order at least, it's Tuplat. He's the current team owner, the brand new team owner of Future Studios Racing, driving the Mercedes AMG GT3.
And then behind Suglab we've got Darth Vader in that AMS beautiful Mustang, and rounding off everyone in Div 2 is DC racing in the Jag. Lovely car, absolutely love it. As we go back to the front, as we go to Dragon, seeing what time it is. Time to get out 130, 131, 130.8. That's a very solid time, just doing it by himself out there. Ooh.
as the times are filling in. Madriski. What did he? I kind of missed that. But oh man, look at that. Wait, did Mid and Viper? Nah, Viper and Mid didn't set similar lap times. My bad.
Nah, they're all. Everyone, the whole field, separated by 6/10 at the moment. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculously close.
As we come up, oh, and DC looks like it had a bit of a mistake out there. Absolutely. Way off the bounds.
Mistake number 1. Is he on mediums?
Yes, he is on mediums.
That's mistake number 1 right there.
Oh, good pick. Yes, that is mistake number 1. That's well, yeah. DC is not going to be setting any blistering times. Oh, and wait a minute. Darth Berserker's suit.
Darth Berserker's suit are top 2. And hang on, unless I am tripping, Dragon and Viper, do they have the same lap time?
Yes, they do. Oh my god, they actually do.
Oh, it's kicking off here. Flashbacks to the season 8 qualifier for the finale.
Wow.
I think that time Flossie and Cap had the same lap time. That was amazing.
That's crazy. And as with Dragon not setting any improvements on, and MCDC a bit of improvement staying in
130.9.
A little bit of improvement staying in P7 at the moment. Oil in my blood.
Improvement from Oil. Oh my goodness.
Pole, showing who's boss around here. Comes
low
up
130s.
Come on, 129. Come on, boys. I know you got it in you. Oh, people pulling off.
I think that's it for quali because I don't think we can see the qualifying timers.
It should be final lap. It should be final lap right now. I'm surprised those guys didn't have to go in for one more.
Yeah, final lap. But then again, they're on 2-lap old soft, so improvements are very scarce.
There we go. And an improvement for MCDC. Didn't really make it up to any big improvements, but you know, holding time. But a pretty impressive times. A 130.6 on, 130.7 on mediums. Just shows you that pace of him, and he's going to be definitely a force to reckon with this race 1, and the start that Jag can have as well. Oh yeah.
Yes. So we have the grid here. Oil in my blood, taking pole position with a 130.178, very commanding indeed. Suit Light accompanies Oily in the front row of the grid with a 130.6. Behind them, it's Darth Berserk and Viper's Fang occupying row number 2. Super Dragon and Madriski occupying row number 3. Jonesy 7, MCDC 8th, Gimpman 9th, and DCE 10th.
I gotta admit, that's a bit of a mix-up. I wasn't expecting Oil to be up there, to be honest. I thought, Dragon would do a little bit well because the Super is absolutely an animal around here. And it's surprising not to have one of the Porsches on the front row as well. Actually, knowing how good, especially the MR cars around here. And also, Gitman, a bit lower. I think I'd be a bit disappointed with that time at the moment, even though he just got promoted to Div 2. I think he was looking for being a little bit more at the pointy end. But, yeah, well, it's still early days. It's race 1, 6 laps around this 15-corner racetrack. Where is the best overtaking spot as we start?
Definitely turn 4 and turn 1 if you have a good run on the car in front. But then in midfield, there's also the Alex Albon corner. If you're feeling a bit mischievous.
100%. Well, if I was in there, 100%. Anyway, who should we jump on with there, Chris?
Let's jump on board with Suit Lad.
Suit Lad.
I want to see how the Mercedes. Yeah, I want to see how the Mercedes is compared to the Suzuki. 5 red lights. And we are off for race 1.
Well,
good start from
Darth Berserk through the middle, splitting both of them, coming through. Oil, unfortunately,
Oil bit of issue there.
And making it probably.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa! Oil taking
very
out
unlucky for Oily.
Yeah, catching up, being pushed out because of Darth Berserk's awesome run, catching a bit of on the outside grass, and yeah. I'm completely spoiling all of his race.
And just like that, pole position, all for nothing. oil in my blood down the tank.
That is unfortunate. As we have Suit Lad in P1, with that amazing start coming into P2, Dragon P3, Viper's Fang with a very, very fast Midrisky on his butt in 4-5, Jonesy in 6, DC 7, Kitman 8, MCDC 9, and Oi rounding out the boys. Very interesting.
Just saw Midrisky had a bit of a drifting session out of one of the corners.
We have Dragon.
Alex Albon.
We should jump up to P3 there. Dragon is absolutely hustling. A bit of a touch there at the apex. Using Braille to say, hey mate, I'm here. As your Viper's being taking that opportunity with the with Dragon hitting up Mr. Duck's butthole.
That Porsche in the slip is a very lethal weapon.
Yeah, so coming into the first braking zone there with a nice lead. There we go. The boys coming in. Suit Lad just consolidate. Ooh, that one running a bit wide.
Viper just overshot it. Oh, but Dragon just couldn't find the gap to get past.
It is on.
Come on, boss.
Hey, we're commentators here, mate. We're no picking guys. What are we on about?
I gotta keep repping the Dragon's dead. As he's got the logo on his car in there. But anyway,
back to the racing as we go. With Suit Lad slowly extending his lead over there, and everyone just settling into their groups, probably waiting for the tires to die down a little bit, probably, and just seeing where everyone's a bit, where each one is stronger and weaker depending on their cars.
Yeah, just form into a single file line, wait for some drivers to make a mistake. As that is the pattern of the Gran Turismo World Series, and I reckon that's the best approach. Just be patient, wait for others to make a mistake, and make your move. As we get on to the final straight for the second time, let's see how Viper's Porsche performs in .% slip.
I just think Delta just got a bit better of an exit out of that turn 11 there, and just pulling away just ever so slightly. But also, Viper's Fang pulling away from Dragon. And Jonesy nearly touching grass there, coming into turn 1. Very close. It's all over. Jonesy wants to make a move. He's all over Midrisky's in P6 there. He's got absolute monster of a run through turns 2 and 3. Sorry.
Might have a tandem move as Kidman's looking to overtake DCE. Down into turn 4, looks up the inside. Had second thoughts.
Both Jonesy and Kidman tried pulling that move over in turn 4, but both of them kind of thought better of it and just backed out of it. It's a little bit. The size difference between the Lexus and the Suzuki, it's kind of funny when you have a look at it from the behind shot. It's almost like a Mini versus a normal road car. As mid runs a little bit wide around that corner there, end up getting that.
Yeah, it's like you put a Mini Cooper, original Mini Cooper, and a Ford Galaxy side by side. As Viper's Fang had a moment there, I'm not sure what happened, but disaster.
Yes, Viper's Fang found himself on the infield there. No damage. I believe he must have done it wrong. Must have definitely touched on the grass a little bit too early. That corner is
yeah, unfortunately, Herbs still does not have the replay function.
Oh yeah. So that is disappointing. But yeah, unlucky Viper's Fang, always looking for the rest. It's still a long weekend to go. And as Jonesy makes the move, uses that absolute grunt of the Suzuki to overtake mid for P4. Now he's gonna have.
I am missing out. I need to get on this car.
Whoa,
Jonesy! Oh, nice save from Jonesy.
On the loud pedal a little too soon and just gets a little bit fishtail, and Midrisky takes P4 back. Jonesy
could have been worse though.
Could have been, but good.
Midrisky ran wide.
Midrisky on the moguls, can't get the power down, and Jonesy reclaims P4. Oh jeez, that little
Midrisky under pressure from Gim. Oh, are you sure you want to overtake there, my friend?
Hey, a chance is a chance, right, mate? Well, that's why I'm not racing at the moment, and you're a Div 1 racer, so yeah. the opportunistic me getting every position right in front of me. But yeah, it seems like
Alex Albon corner, Petruski almost replicated that incident.
And it seems like, it's mistakes, little mistakes. People just missing their braking markers from about 10 meters, just overshooting the apex, and just, those little mistakes are slowly creeping in as, right behind you've got this massive train all the way back to oil in 9. Like P4 is anyone's game at the moment.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a move. Wait a minute, is the Suzuki that fast?
Yeah.
Jonesy's already pulled away from Petruski.
Yes, mate. Welcome back to Wheel to Wheel. You need to get your ring
Oh my
Indonesia.
goodness.
Yeah, it is a weapon, to say the least. Who knew that convertibles are that fast? Actually, I drive an S2000. I definitely knew that convertibles are that fast. I gotta admit that
your own car collection while Jonesy's looking to pull away and catch up Super Dragon even.
I think Z is up. We should just go from the start. Suit Lad has a very commanding lead over everyone. Four second lead over second place Darth Berserk, and with a very closely followed Dragon.
As Darth Berserk's making his way to Alex Albon corner. No dive bombs, the Mustang turning right, which is not a familiar sight. Jonesy in fourth, leading the train of Jonesy, Petruski, Kitman, and MCDC. And DCE Racing just ever slightly creeping up.
I think Sutley had a little tiny mistake, losing 0.4 of a second in that last sector there. So might have just ran a little bit wide coming up, turn 11 coming up to the final straight, but still setting a blistering flag. Jeez.
And then we have Oil in My Blood looking to overtake DCE. Oh my goodness, when it's Suzuki is beating a Jaguar in a straight line.
Welcome to GT7.
As it has done.
There goes Oil after having a horrendous start. There's no way of it. He's coming back and picks up that 8th place from DC, and he now has a slightly defensive, but DC got an amazing run out of turn 3. Looking on the inside, thinks better of it, compromising his exit speed there, and he's I think Oil is just gonna slowly walk away from that Jag and come back. That's actually the same sentence.
Uncanny.
Yes, I think everyone's going to be settled. Unless someone makes a mistake between now and the checkered line, I think this is how they're going to be finished.
Let's just rounding Alex Albon corner right now. He's making his way to Eastad block. No issues whatsoever. And if everyone's on their best behavior, I think this should be the finishing order.
Yes, it is. As Sidley rounds the final corner. Coming through all the gears, just absolutely. Oh, Darth Berserk wide onto the grass and absolutely loses second place. There you go, mistake just on that final corner, just slightly missed out, and he's got a fast.
That is the worst possible time to make a mistake. Super Lad finishes first, followed by Super Dragon.
Who's going to get it? Josie pulls out of his slip, and he dead. Josie.
Is it a dead heat?
It's a dead heat. Josie from nowhere pulls
Hang
out.
on, So Jonesy beat Berserk by 1,000 of a second.
Jonesy, 13R, God Motorsport captain is going to be so happy. You probably see his smile from Japan right now. He is
so jealous.
That is ridiculous. Great finish by the boys. So well done to Sue.
Hang on. Correction. The finish between Jonesy and Darth Berserk, they're separated by 1,000 of a second. Shout out to you, Apex.
The butt hurt from last season from Apex. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't from Apex. It was it Goat that beat Apex, or was Goat that beat you? I've had two really close cases.
Daytona?
Yeah.
That was Goat.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Goat. So, once again, congratulations to Lad. Absolutely dominating win from start to finish there. Dragon in second, and Jonesy with that Suzuki on high boost, beating Darth Berserk by 2 thousandths of a second. What a way to finish race 1 for this weekend.
Yeah, that Hayabusa engine, no slouch.
Oh, definitely. And I think, you know, while we give the guys a little bit of a break, I think it's a perfect time to have a little talk to our sponsors there. Herbal?
Never scrub again with Easy Clean. Whether it's the shower or bath, grouting, patio, or even the kitchen sink, Easy Clean's advanced surface treatments restore, protect, and seal surfaces, reducing your cleaning time by up to 90%. With their lifetime guarantee, you can restore your surfaced areas to their original sparkling condition with effortless ease. Call 1300 146 136 or visit easyclean.com.au today. That's EZICLEEN.com.au. Easy Clean today for an easier clean tomorrow.
I'm a gamer, a foodie, a boss lady. I am sporty, outdoorsy, outspoken. I am fashion.
I am old-fashioned.
What I am not
Is the same. But none of us are.
We are all individuals with unique interests, needs, and goals.
We believe that everyone should have the right to live the life they want for themselves.
Whether it be exploring the world,
Dog walking,
or binge watching their favorite show.
So instead of searching for the things that we do the same,
Let's champion the things that set us apart.
because we're not innovating for disabilities.
We're innovating for individuals.
And thank you to all our sponsors. Without your support, we couldn't be the awesome racing league that we are. So again, big shout out to all our sponsors here tonight. Without your considerable donations, we can't promote this amazing league where we have this such close racing. So thank you again.
Yeah, yep. Once again, shout out to Easy Clean, AMS Excavations, 180 Embroidery, and our main sponsor for this season, Per Mobile. I think that's all.
Hydra Ag.
Apologies if I missed any. Oh yes, Hybrid Ag, who's also powering our Wheel-to-Wheel Hot Lap series.
Oopsie. And as we prepare for race to 10 laps on the softs, I'm just happy that I'm not racing tonight, because everyone has going to have worn softs, completely worn softs by lap 8, I reckon. It's going to leave some entertaining racing towards the end of this race. What are your predictions for this race there, Chris?
Well, if I can make like a non-serious one, I would like to see some botch drifting this time. Yeah, didn't see any in Div 1. Would like to see that in Div 2.
Hey, not everyone can drift GT3 cars like what you can there, Chris. Unless you're willing to teach me, then I'll
GT3 cars aren't built to drift in the first place, and with slicks, it's definitely not recommended. But for serious predictions, I would say Super Dragon, and let's not forget the tire master himself, Oil in My Blood.
Jesus, we're
also
waiting.
looking to seek revenge from that horrendous first race result.
Definitely. As we're just waiting for the host of the most, Mr. Dragon Dance, an old teammate of mine as well. Never had him as a team owner, but yeah, waiting for him to kick off the race.
This is a one-lap quali, so they're gonna they're gonna do their lap first, and then we're just gonna kick off the race immediately. One-shot quali, no room for mistakes. So starting the lap, I'm gonna jump on board with Super Dragon, see how the Supra tackles Interlagos.
Take us around.
Supra. The GR Supra was the meta car in GT Sport. Let's see how his father, let's say, fares around here as Super Dragon rounds around turn number 3, making his way to turn number 4, hitting 5th gear. Some good sounds from the 2JZ. Looking at the 100 board.
3 Bs, mate.
3rd gear. Oh, early upshift to 4th. Maybe that's what you have to do when you drive an old car like this. Coming up to the uphill right, trail brake at the 50. Revving the gears. Yeah, revving the engine to the 3rd gear. Into the technical bit of the track. 3rd gear through the slow left. Coming up towards Alex Albon corner. The wide entry, 2nd gear. Early upshift to 3rd. I really need to upshift this car early at corner exits. Brake at the 15-meter board through the step block corner. Use all of the now to straight dash to the finish line. Hugging the apexes, keeping left, minimize driving distance. Oh, really hugging the inside part of the track there. 130.6.
That was the number right there. What a time. And yes, there's a correction. Chris doesn't know his old school cars. It's the 3 SGE engine in there, not the 2JZ.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
And Mid-Drisky, Oil in My Blood. Oh,
5 1,000ths of a second. Oh, Gipman. Look at that. 130.4.
Gipman showing who's boss around here. MR cars all the way. Let's see who else has got the finish off. We've got Dark Berserk coming through the line right there. Nope. Good sold in his lap time on 4. And Suitland.
130.2.
Comes through with the goods once again. Beating his previous time as well. No, pole position was Oil the first one.
Oh yeah, true. Man, I'm stuffing it up this time.
But yeah, Suitlad running 1/10 faster than his previous lap time. Take out pole position. So what a great quality. The 1 lap dash. Boys, putting it on for everyone. We've got Suitlad on pole, Gitman in 2nd, Dragon in 3rd, and Oily in 4th. That rounds out the top 2. I think we should jump in board with MCDC in P5 right there. That is a fast. Actually, no, that's in the Porsche. Maybe Jonesy in 6. That Porsche can't get off the line at all.
Yeah, it can't. Oh, did he stop? No.
Twilight and everyone. Yes, he did. MCDC jumped.
Oh, he did jump. Oh, that's a. There's a disaster at the start of the race, and it's not caused by man for once.
That was a weird start. A bit of lag from Dragon made Oil jump on the inside. Absolute train wreck, but once again, the race 1 winner just running away with it. Mistakes free, gets away from everyone, and he's got a already commanding lead over Dragon.
And somehow FCDC's up to 3rd, courtesy of that chaos, I guess, from race start.
Oh, wow. So was he must have got a massive yeet. Looking at his teammate, looking at the person side directly behind him, his teammate Viper's Fang, absolute damage shown at the front of his car in P9, and then Darth Berserker got spun around with all the chaos in P10. So unlucky to those three guys. Sometimes that's the risk of starting behind somebody false starts. Yeah, it's just a roadblock right in front.
Caught off guard. But
yellow flag.
Lap race.
Well, we've got a spinner.
Flag.
Who was it? I saw it.
Not seeing.
Gipman! Unlucky on the power too early with the McLaren around Alex Albon corner. If you get on too early, that thing just rotates, and unfortunately on cold tires, Gipman has rotated his car.
Yeah, especially with MR cars through Alex Albon corner, it's very difficult given the camber of the corner.
Yeah, so and it's a double-edged sword there. So Gipman is also going to be struggling even more as we've got my mate, my brother from another mother rejoined the
Welcome back,
team.
Dale. Welcome back.
Yeah. Let's try and get this game started.
You finally went on the internet, folks.
Internet is real in New South Wales. Anyway, back to the racing here. We've got Sulat with a commanding lead over Dragon and MCDC in third, followed by Jonesy, Mid, Oil,
Oil's running a bit wide there. Rallying session with the Suzuki. Of course, Suzuki not unfamiliar with rallying with the Suzuki Swift.
So I think, with race 2 here, beginning of it, I think everyone's just going to be watching the tyres about how long you can stretch these lovely rubber bands until they significantly lose time. So from
Viper's Fang had another moment at the exit of Alex Albon corner. Alex Albon corner really claiming a lot of victims here tonight.
That's unlucky.
2 at least.
2 from 2. Viper's Fang's having a race weekend to forget. So unlucky Viper's Fang. Just keep on going. It's just, one more race, even though that race is hell. One more race to go. It's all good. Oh, and also a big shout out to DJ Skesso in the comments there. What did I miss? You missed a awesome finish by Jonesy and Suitlad, absolutely smashing race 1 there. So nothing too important. I know that you're probably busy with your baby. So yeah, big shout out to DMK. Steph Coat, I have missed that guy, and I have missed
rubbing him.
Rubbing what?
Rubbing
rubbing your hands together under running water.
Hey, we got to be careful because Mrs. Steph's coach just around the corner, so we have to be very quiet.
She'll be alright. Anyway, Suitland
she appreciates the assistance.
Commanding lead. Just ever stretching that lead now. The gap's gonna go up towards 3 seconds. Super Dragon. Also, another comment on Dragon. He's a controller driver, I believe. So it'll be interesting to see how his tires fare against the rest of the field, who I believe are on wheel.
Just quickly going through everyone's tire wear. It's like, yeah, Dragon who's on controller. Those front tires are already earning. But then you go to the Magician in P6. Oil of my blood. He has the best wheels, best tires all the way around. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, especially around lap 7 and 8 when everyone's tires are pretty much red. To see who can make some nice moves.
Just to add something on to the note, Gipman had a half a second penalty, presumably track limits.
Yeah, that last corner, you go a little bit wide. That's it. Half second right there. No, sorry, not that. He would have picked it up in turn 4.
Left-hander before Albon corner, even potentially.
That's
if
right,
you'd gone wide before Albon corner, that's a half second as well.
As we go through, this is the only, how much I love racing around Interlagos. It's such a great test track, so you have a little bit of corners from every little track. It just is such.
It's a great track. Interlagos always delivers in terms of racing.
Really? What's it more? Maybe we should encourage these Div 2 guys. I think they're missing me. Trying to pull moves at every corner. gets a little bit boring from time to time.
If you can fit part of a car there, the move's on.
Hey, no, we're not Erden Center here.
Oh.
And also, they're all preserving the tires, so we can't blame them for not racing.
Who wants to do that? So I did a little test, and this could have just been my not so good skill level at this part of it. But going just all out, and who gives a stuff about tyre wear?
Jonesy,
I mean, Oily
yeah. P5 makes a lovely move on the inside of mid, taking out P5. That's power of the Zuki, just showing up that final straight.
Yeah, it's very similar overall race pace going all out versus tyre saving. Because your tyres, even on tyre saving, most cars are still going to wear out before the 10 anyway. So it's much of a muchness. If you get clean air, just go for it.
Unless you're the magician of like oil, I don't know how he's got like a good a good 10% better tyre wear than everyone else around him. It's ridiculous what this man can do.
Yeah, especially compared to Jonesy because they drive the same car. All his front tyres are significantly better.
This is Jonesy's 5th race of the night too, by the way, so he could be just be a little bit tired by now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Jonesy raced up tonight, so yeah.
Yes, courtesy of Captain Lowside.
Captain Lowside enjoying the sake over in Japan while making his little brother do all the hard work. You know. Should be careful, because I know that Captain may not want to employ me at 13R anymore after that.
Yeah, we love you, Cap. Back to the racing.
We still got that lead for Suitland just coming down a second over the last couple of laps. Dragon just pulling in a little bit with the tag along MCDC. For your top 3, we've got Jonesy in P4, Oil in P5, and Mid in P6.
Then DCE P7, 2.1 seconds behind Electricity, all by his lonesome. Because Kidman is 6.5 seconds behind, by his lonesome, Viper's Fang, by his lonesome, and Darkness Open 10.
Alright,
so how far out do we think MCDC is going to finish? Because Porsche is essentially the OP car here on tyres. It's one of maybe 1 or 2 cars that will get to 10 laps with still a little bit of tyre wear showing.
He is within a second of Super Dragon, and I think Dragon's physically struggling at the moment.
Yeah, I think looking at the tyre wear, MCDC is definitely going to take Dragon. Those tyres are crying for mummy. They need to go to Jesus soon. And yeah, S-Pac, that WRX definitely, with only lasting 6 laps, that would have been a torturous race.
Yeah, I think there was a few people kind of lap 6-7 was kind of the limit for their tyres. The interesting thing though, MCDC, the tyre wear is definitely better than Dragon, but he's not really reeling him in just yet. He actually lost 2/10 that lap, so we may need to wait for Dragon's tyres to go completely red on that front right before MCDC really starts to see the gap close.
But it's interesting
you can really see that understeer.
But it's interesting watching the different lines that people are taking from turn 12 all the way up until they start finishing line. It seems like MCDC and Oily are taking a very high line and using the embankment to rotate the car for those 2 corners coming up to the start finishing line, while everyone else taking a little bit of shadow line. I wonder if they've just caught up something during their practice, saying
gets more speed
and potentially less tyre wear as well.
Yeah, and minimize distance.
Oh, you'd actually be going longer distance though on the high side, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there'd be longer distance on the high side.
Yeah.
But also, maybe you're just saving that extra tyre wear, because I know that the NCDC is in the Porsche that we pick up tyre wear, but it's a considerable distance. As I think Jonesy now is holding up Oil and Mid. I wonder if Team Orders there's going to be a bit of braille between Jonesy and Oily, because Oily has significantly better better tyres than Jonesy, and should somehow try and make an overtake.
And speaking of tyre wear, Dragon's front right tyre is officially dead.
Here we go.
MCDC's really closed it in now. He's gotten about 7/10 to a second on him this lap, so yeah, last 3 laps it's going to be all on.
And again, the Porsche in slip, as we know, Dale, it's such a weapon.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in the Porsche, to be honest, though. Over it.
Yeah, me either. That was not a good experience.
Oh,
Dragon, aggressive defense.
Dragon
moving back into the to the racing line. I would say that's a bit naughty.
Nah, looked fine to me. He defended and then he moved back to the racing line. You're allowed to one move to defend, one move back to the racing line. That was fine.
Not naughty. I would say very aggressive indeed. But
MCDC
Dragon struggling with the tires. Now MCDC just says, "Yep, I'll take that spot now."
And yeah, Dragon's tires, those fronts are goodbye. Dragon puts up a good defense for half a lap, and yeah, let's see how far back he drops back, because Jonesy, his front right is definitely gone, with Oil still having plenty of rubber to contend.
Jonesy needs to let Oil go.
Yeah, I think now's the time, because Mid's fronts are completely gone. With MCDC,
is there a benefit though? Is there a benefit to Oil in getting the move done? From a team's perspective, it's just going to reverse the order. So from a team's perspective, there's no real extra points to be gained.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, Dale, because behind Oil, everyone's tires are...
Yeah, it's 1.5 seconds, 1.7 back to mid. Dragon's 3.5 seconds clear.
But 3.5
He's going to go for it now, though.
Yeah, but never mind that. Oil is just going to take place, because why not?
Well, Oil still has tires, and he can chase down. He can get that 3 seconds over Dragon in the next couple of laps.
Ooh, he actually, you know what? It was 1.3. He was 1.3 quicker that lap, Oil versus Dragon. So that would be, if it carries on, that's 2.6, which brings it. Yeah, there could be a little bit of pressure added, but Oil's tires I think will be going on lap 10. So I'm not sure he'll be getting the 2-second benefit on the final lap there. Dragon's got better right rear.
If only they swap positions earlier.
Yeah, and that's kind of what
might be possible.
Yeah, agreed. I think that was more the point, that if to do it earlier with Oil having the pace, then yeah, game on. But leaving it to the second last lap, it's too late almost.
Yeah. Unless something horrendous happens to the Dragon, then this should be the finishing order for race 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not like GT Sport where, you could not run around on dead tires.
Oh, there was an early time on GT7 where you couldn't run around on them either. You would just be spinning on the spot.
Oh, yep. Fun times.
But as we go for the final lap, Sweet Lab is still at 2.5 seconds, holding his lead over MCTC, whose tires have now gone kaput. Dragon with his front tires completely dead. Oil, his right hand tires are gone. Jonesy, everything but his rear left is still good. Mid running exactly the same as Jonesy. This is actually quite entertaining. DC Racing, front's gone, rear's still a little bit of grip. Gipman, everyone's just on red. I'm just trying to find anyone who's got a bit of tires left. Darth Berserk in 9th. And that's it.
Oh, something must happen to Viper's then, because Darth Berserk was about 3 seconds behind Viper's fan coming up onto the front start-finish straight.
Ah, you're right. Oh, Viper almost into the back of Darth Berserk. Well done to avoid contact.
He must have had a sizable penalty or something, because he's essentially lost 7 seconds between... He must have that 3-second penalty.
Yeah, I think I glanced over Viper and there was like a penalty flashing.
Yeah, I think it's 3.5 at the exit of turn 3.
Anyway, as Sweetlad rounds the final corner, 2 from Sweetlad. What a dominant, taking out pole position for the second race, leading from start to finish, absolutely avoiding the chaos of race 2, and takes out race 2 with MCDC, P2 Dragon, P3 Oil, a very fast finishing P4, Jonesy in P5, Midrisky coming crossing the line, DCE trying to go the great flick across the line, with Gitman in P8, Darth Berserk running away from, and
Yeah, Viper spun on the on that final left with zero tyre wear on any of the tyres. Zero tyre left.
So Darth Zerk, P6, and Viper's Bang with no tyres left whatsoever. Give them back to the owner. Thank you very much. Rounds out.
Stick them on the bonfire. They're done.
Wow, another interesting race there. Those boys putting a good gallant effort there. With Sutlad taking 2 from 2 for this evening. I wonder who's going to make a clean sweep of tonight, showing an absolute dominating effort tonight, showing that he's knocking on the door for Div 1 for next season. What a race and what a driver.
Yeah, we might see another clean sweep. We saw a clean sweep earlier from Goat. This might be Suklad's turn.
No, we need some entertainment. We need one of these guys to step up. Oily definitely had the pace there. Probably got caught up by his teammate Jonesy, but you know that it is what it is. And I think as we wait for the guys to get a little breather and get ready for race 3, why don't we jump to our lovely sponsors once again there. Herbal?
Do you have anything more, Herbal, to show? Or is that everything?
Scrub again with Easy Clean. Whether it's the shower or bath, grouting, patio, or even the kitchen sink, Easy Clean's advanced surface treatments restore, protect, and seal surfaces, reducing your cleaning time by up to 90%. With their lifetime guarantee, you can restore your surfaced areas to their original sparkling condition with effortless ease. Call 1300 146 136 or visit easyclean.com.au today. That's EZICLEN.com.au. Easy Clean today for an easier clean tomorrow.
Lady. I am sporty,
outdoorsy,
outspoken. I am fashion.
I am old-fashioned.
What I am not
is the same. But none of us are.
We are all individuals with unique interests, needs, and goals.
We believe that everyone should have the right to live the life they want for themselves.
Whether it be exploring the world,
dog walking,
or binge watching their favorite show.
So instead of searching for the things that we do the same,
let's champion the things that set us apart.
Because we're not innovating for disabilities.
We're innovating for individuals.
And once again, thank you to our sponsors. 1A Embroidery, Promogul, Hydra, Ag, and I am missing one more.
AMS Excavations?
That's it. Thank you so much, Chris. Yes, unfortunately my notes have disappeared on me. So yeah, as we prepare for race 3, another 5-minute quali and then into at very long race where hards and mediums are the only tyre of choice. So from racing from tonight there, Dale, what would your strategy be for these boys?
You're going to do 7 or 8 on hards, the rest on mediums. I think it's almost no matter where you start, unless it's front row, hards is probably the way to go. And yeah, come in lap 7 or 8, rest of the way on mediums.
Pretty confident. Is there much difference between the hards and mediums?
There's enough that if you're on mediums and you're back in the pack and you get stuck, that it's going to cost you quite a bit of time. Just the style difference with GT7 now, in that you can't just be spectating to get a gauge of what everybody else is starting on, so you really don't know what anyone else is on while you're on track, unless you just kind of gauge how they're driving, whether they're either having a bad lap or whether they actually are on hards or mediums or not. So it's a little bit harder to figure out that way, but yeah, just this track and the way it goes, you can defend quite well even on the hard side. I can mitigate the risk. If you're not in the top 2, maybe even top 4, I'd be hards all the way.
So
in terms of what to start on.
Yeah, that's well. Thank you for that very much insightful insight there, Dale. So predictions for pole position. Are we actually going to see someone tick into the 129s this time around?
No, because they're on mediums.
They're on mediums, so mid 130s maybe.
What's that?
I think half of Div 1 were in the 31s, or at least 4 or 5 of us were in the 31s.
Or wait.
I think all of us could have hit 30s maybe. I reckon a 30.8 maybe. 30.8.
By who?
I'll let you know when it happens.
Hey, come on. Look into shake that little minute, that golden ball of yours, and give us a prediction.
I've missed the first 2 qualies. I don't know what the pace has been like. My first thought would have been maybe one of the Porsche drivers potentially. Maybe Suit. I don't know. I mean, Darth Berserk. I'd like to say Darth Berserk. The Mustang, when you hook it up, can be very quick around here, which I think I finally kind of showed in the final 5 laps of that last race. But yeah, it's got to be one of the front runners from the first 2 races.
And yourself there, Chris? Who you reckon? What's your prediction?
I want to see someone else challenge Suit Lad. So, as Dragon braked at the start of the long straight, not sure if that's a good idea.
MCDC's got a penalty too, 3 second. So his first flyer will be a little bit compromised for turn 1.
So let's begin the lap. I'm gonna jump on board with Suit Lad. He took pole previously. Let's see if he can do it again. Just rounding turn 3, making his way to turn 4. Nice long straight, good overtaking place. Brake just after the 100, early turn in second gear, done. Using the exit curb. Ooh, keeping tight through that through the exit left-hander. Trail braking up the uphill right. And coming to the infield, taking it nice and slow. Not cutting a lot of the track. You can cut a lot of that previous corner. Now early upshift, a bit of understeer there. Into Alex Albon corner, second gear, touch the curb, careful the exit, don't be throttle happy. Bit of a lift with the left-hander, just to keep the car in check. Brake at the 50, through is that block. Use the entirety of the exit curb. Straight dash to the finish line. Is he gonna keep a tight line? Not as such, but is he going to stay to the left hand side of the track? Yes, he is going to 130, low 131, 131.072. That is a very, very fast lap.
As the tire's rolling in, Dragon, that's a bit off. 134, Oil 131.7, Kidman 31.8. And I think that is everyone that's going to set the half decent time. And who's that right at the back there?
We still have Madruski to set a lap time. He's at a
31 straight up into 5th.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, what a big, like nearly half a second over everyone. So like, geez, just showing his dominance. Is this especially with mediums and slightly different to the soft? Do you let the first 2 laps just rubbing them in and then go for it on the 3rd lap, or do you do what everyone else has been doing and then pull off after the 2nd lap? It's as oil is slowing down. Damage.
I think it's just hard out all the way, really. Your 3rd flyer, you're not going to finish the lap, so yeah, after you finish your first out lap and your next 2, just pull off. You're not going to get around anyway.
There you go.
Because the MCDC doesn't look like he's going to improve. He's down almost a 10th at the final sector, so unless he gets an amazing run onto the front straight, I don't think we'll see him get any closer to that pole.
I think it might see that looks like it might extend it. Well, no, it doesn't. It's a little bit long. It's way off, actually.
There you go. That's more like it from Dragon. 31.7, Jonesy 31.9.
DC
31.6 from Kim. Nice work, Kim. On to 3rd. Nice work.
Sends it into turn 1. Mid, come around. 32, yeah, a bit of mistakes unfortunately there for mid on that one.
So it looks like we'll be waiting for the final time, the timer to run all the way down as Oil is just sitting on the infield.
Yeah, Oil picking up some damage on his 2nd lap there and just calling it quits, just to think, saving that mental capacity for the race. There we go, Sea Lad on pole once again, MCDC 2nd, Kitman 3rd, Oil 4th, Dragon 5th, Mid 6th, Jonesy 7th, 8th is Darth Berserk, DC 9th, and Viper's Fang in 10th.
So while we wait for these guys to start, I think what's big at the moment is VR. That seems to be the hot topic at the moment. Any sort of Group 3 car that you'd be keen to jump in the VR headset and give it a crack?
Suzuki, so I can feel like I'm driving the F2000 again.
Yes. I was going to say, for people that aren't really used to driving cockpit view, at least you don't really have the have any sort of blind spots in front of you because drop top. So that'd be a fun one. Plus the rearview mirrors are actually quite good on the dash there as well.
Exactly. That's why the Suzuki.
Or the McLaren F1 center of the car.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
Yeah.
Front and center.
Yeah.
But it's just a tail-happy car though. I can't control it.
Yeah, but at least you can see out the front properly.
And also I can't race it because some team decided to choose McLaren as their...
I think you can take it for the second half, can't you? Or did somebody take McLaren second half?
But then again, the McLaren F1 is like 11 million credits.
Which I have.
got it. ZD's got it.
We haven't seen the McLaren F1 in wheel-to-wheel during our time
as
GT7, right?
We haven't seen it. Not on GT7. I don't think we've seen it in.
GT7.
We've seen it in GT4 a couple times.
One red light, 2 red lights, 3 red.
Pure Axle 1, I think.
5 red lights as we get on with race 3, and they're off. MCDC, what a blistering start there. Oil a bit sluggish off the start line there. MCDC taking it inside line and beating Suitlad to Ray on first corner. Well done.
Suitlad nearly went sideways off the line. I think he's been learning that trick off me. But yeah, he's good enough, got away good enough to at least keep with MCDC, and he should pass into turn 4 by the look of it.
Yeah, definitely, because MCDC starting on hards.
He's on hards, yes.
Yeah, he's on hards.
And see, that's what I was getting at, right? He's going to go wide a little bit. Suitlad, if he realised MCDC was on hards, I can guarantee you he would have pushed that move right there instead of backing out if he knew what the tyre difference was.
Let's see who's starting on hards.
Gimp's on mediums as well. Otherwise, everyone else is on hards. So MCDC can just hold them up here. Job done.
Yeah. So Suitlad and Gimp the only medium runners. Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, while you're waiting for the tyres to come up to temp, that's the thing. You may just think the tyres aren't really really coming up to temp properly, so you may not really push the guy in front, even if you're going a little bit slow in those opening laps, just to either save fuel, because most cars will need to save a little bit, or just to make sure everyone's in a rhythm and, you know, not battle and build a gap to the guys behind. So this is risky if Suitlat doesn't make a move in these opening laps.
Well, he's definitely all over at the back of MCDC right now. He's got to make a move. Well, the thing is, will MCDC, he's a little bit defensive. Well, yeah, here we go. Suitlat.
See again, Suitlat didn't really go for it.
He might think that he's they're on the same tires.
Yeah, that's what again. You have no idea anymore. And they are gapping him behind to a degree. He's pulling out again. He's not going for it.
Suitlat don't think he's realised.
No.
Yeah, I think Suitlat, because Suitlat's pulling out. Every time he pulls out of the slip, he's completely off the throttle. I think he just wants to save fuel. I think
if he's wanting to save fuel, he's revving the car out too much though. So it kind of, it's not. I don't know. I get your point, but he's revving it out too much for the fuel save.
Yeah, and it also doesn't look like he's using a higher fuel mix. So yeah, I think Sid hasn't realized that MCDC's on hards.
And until Gitman really jumps on the back of him and really starts to hound him, I think that's probably when it's going to click.
But the thing is it kind of this, you know, what's going on? Because you got Gib also on mediums. So you think, oh, well, we are pulling away from, I can't see Dragon there, who's, we're slowly pulling away from everyone else. Do we just stay nose to tail?
Yeah, I'm also getting a little bit of lag from MCDC as well. There we go, this is the move done.
Yeah, there we go.
I think it was just waiting to get fully alongside instead of just being a little bit behind. But yeah, alright, job done, he should pull away now.
Yeah, sending it like 5 postcodes behind.
Nothing wrong with that.
Anyway.
And Gibman now going to be lining up NCDC again. He'll have to know, especially the braking difference between those two cars. It's just, he has to know that something's up.
Look, unless, I guess the other thing too is when you're starting on mediums, it is just that little bit harder to get the 12 laps out of it. So maybe he's also just trying to conserve the tyres as well.
Starting with a full tank, that means the car is heavier, and it will burn the tires faster because the car is heavy. You're putting more load to the tires.
But all of them had practice from the first two, from the first race where they, where everyone was on mediums anyway. So I don't know. It's interesting as everyone's just kind of settling. We've got a bit of a battle going on in P7 and 8. Yeah, with Darth Berserk, Jonesy, and Viper's being the closest guys on track at this current time.
There you go, half a second purple for Suitlat right there, 31.5, very quick time.
Gimman has to know something's not up because he would have to have a look at that delta and be like, I have lost nearly a second sitting behind MCDC.
It's just that thing though, the Porsche is really quick around here, especially in the midsection, so even though he's got the tyre benefit, that Porsche is still going to be hard to pass. And I think the Porsche got a bit of a power boost in that last update. McLaren, I think, got a little worse off. I can't remember, I might be wrong on that actually. No, McLaren got a bit of a boost too, but I still think it's that little bit slower in a straight line. So I think he's just struggling to really get the run on him. He's all over him in this midsection, but there's nowhere to go. There's no passing option when MCDC is taking the right lines, braking at the right spot. So look, there you go. So he's gone wide there, but Gimp just wasn't close enough to capitalise.
Yeah, there's the perfect place between the two. Right at the transaxle right there. There's a gap right there.
Yeah.
Gimp thought about it. Coming into Sal. Again, apologies if I mentioned that wrong, but he slip main straight. He should have enough pace.
It's not enough though. Like he gained maybe 1/10. He'd probably come on.
Here you go. He should be able to make the move here.
Yeah, he does.
There he
Looks
goes.
at it.
Brakes now. There you go. There you go. Good move, Gimp. Nice work, MCDC too. Not making it easy for him, which is perfect. Exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, and Gimman very smart, just braking a little bit early in the second part of that S in turn 3, just to back off MCDC to get the run out. So yes, very smart driving there.
With the way the Porsche is, I'm wondering whether MCDC is going to gamble and come in on lap 7 off these hards. He might be able to make it work.
It's hard to tell. Like you have a look. You've got MCDC and Oil right near one another. If two people can go a very long time on the mediums, it's definitely those two guys.
So Suitlad is 3.7 clear of the first hards runner. He's going to need a much bigger gap than that though. MCDC is doing crazy good times on hards, especially for the start of the race. He's doing mid-32s, very, very quick times for the hards. So I think he could really be right there once all the pit stops are done and dusted with.
So unfortunately, Jonesy's popped back from 8th place all the way back to 10th as well. So maybe all those laps tonight just tiring him out a little bit.
I did hear during the week that the Suzuki can be a little bit non-compliant in the midsection. So I'm wondering if it's just that those hards are really starting to really just not grip up enough for the car.
So many issues, so little time to go. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, MCDC is still 3.8. He's actually keeping up with Gimp at the moment. So this Porsche of MCDC is probably in the best position right now to take out the win.
Well, definitely, and also
Gimp's worn the tyres out too, a lot more than Suitlad. So I think that's kind of where he's at right now. He may not really be able to build this lead.
It's interesting, and then also look at how much tyre wear Gimp has already. Like,
as he goes wide. MCDC is setting personal best through sector 2.
I'd almost expect to see Gimp maybe do a 10-10, just based on the level of tyre wear on that McLaren at the moment.
Can you stretch it out that long though?
Mediums, yeah, you can do a 10-10.
Easily or just?
Well, I mean, we're getting 12 out of mediums. Some people were getting 13 out of them as well. So, he's just gone over halfway now on that front right. He's only got 4 laps to get through. I'm pretty sure he should be able to get to the end of 10.
This is not working for Gimp. His previous lap 132.4 compared to MCDC 132.1. MCDC really doing a good job to keep up with Gimp. And yes, like you said, Dale, he's in a good position, very good position.
And Dragon's only 2 seconds behind MCDC as well, doing mid-32s on the hards as well. So he's also putting himself in a great position for the second half of this race to maybe sneak up into that podium as well.
MCDC currently the fastest hard runner.
But like, what's the delta loss between like having, running a lighter load with on hard though?
In a practice race earlier in the week, we had some guys come in off of the hards on lap 7, 8, and 9, and by about lap, and I came in on end of lap 12 off the mediums, and by about lap 15, 16, 17 sort of thing, I was doing the same times as the guys on the worn mediums. Probably a little bit quicker. I think I actually gained on them in those last 2 laps as well. So yeah, the guys finishing on mediums may still need to defend against the guys on hards on that kind of flip back.
I'm just looking at how Sulat's just extending his lead, just incrementally half a second over everyone else.
It feels odd to say, but I feel like Gimp's maybe holding up MCDC at this point. They're still pulling away from Dragon just a few tenths, but I'd say MCDC might be going a little bit quicker without Gimpman in front of him.
That's big. And we've got go to ninth. We've got Jonesy and Vipers battling off for ninth place right there. Jonesy just making it, taking it very defensive to get around the Porsche. Great driving there, boys. Keeping it nice and clean.
Oh, Vipers is just gassed it up a little bit too much. He's into the wall on the left-hand side just before Albon corner.
Oh, he's
a bit too excited with the loud pedal.
Unfortunately, Vipers once again having a race to forget, a weekend to forget.
He's definitely having a night like mine. I feel you, Vipers.
As we jump back to P2 again, MCDC all over the back again, man. Like
1.2 second loss to the Sulat again this lap.
Then we went an early pit stop with the first and Jonesy.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's the 8 on hards, 12 on mediums.
Once again, MCDC is consistently producing faster lap times than Gimp. If anything, MCDC is losing time.
Yeah, yes, I'm saying Gimpman's holding him up. I've got almost no doubt in that because the longer you go on hards, they do get better and better. So yeah, the last two laps have been about 7/10 off of his best lap.
Nobody needing fuel, just taking a change of tyres and start with Zerk and Jonesy.
Yeah, Zerk put in 6 litres, I think. Jonesy, I think, topped up a little bit as well. I feel most cars you need to fuel save just that little bit. Otherwise you'll find yourself maybe half a lap short. Sulat's starting to drift it up the hill there though, so those medium tyres are really starting to cause him a little bit of drama, but he's still in the 31s this whole race, so yeah, massive consistency from him. There's only been like a 4/10 difference between his laps.
There you go, there's the first 32 right now. He must be thinking it's time, or will he go? Yeah, I think he could definitely be in this lap.
Wow, Gimpman has done 9 on the mediums. He'll be doing 11 on hards.
Gimpman in, Midrisky in.
Yeah, Suitlad's easily. I think Suitlad should be getting to the end of lap 11 at the very least.
Interesting race. All the tactics popping up now. Everyone changing to the alternate tyre right now. It'll be interesting to see. I think Suitland has just got such a commanding lead of 7 seconds. It's going to be difficult to say the least. To not lose that lead there from Suit, especially the dominant performance he's showed this weekend.
I think he's still in a great position here, 8 seconds at the moment to get in 10 laps. It's doable from MCDC once they switch over the tyres, but towards the end of the race the pendulum will swing back in Suitlad's favour of hards versus warm mediums. So yeah, being in first and front running, I'd definitely be wanting to try and keep the guy behind and being in that position at this race versus trying to make the move and burning up the tyres to get there.
Suitlad's staying now? What?
Yeah. He's easily got another lap or 2 in those tyres.
Everyone else got alright. So who else to see? What?
MCDC going along on the hards.
MCDC.
Same with Oil as well.
Oil's about to make a move on Dragon.
Thinks better of it, pulls up out of it. Can probably get into turn 4 if he gets a good drive, but Dragon also gets an amazing drive out of that.
Dragon will be fighting a lot of understeer in that based on those fronts. Come on, Suzuki, that top speed. Still not enough though.
still.
Yeah, I'm surprised Oil not coming in early, especially being that master magician on his tyres, not coming in and going nuts, going disco mode. But yeah, we'll see.
He may get the jump anyway, based on the fuel burn Dragon has. Oil won't need to fill. Dragon may need a bit of a top up. Here we go, yeah, that leads now to 9.4 between Suitlad and MCDC. MCDC should come in this lap based on gut feel. Suitlad may come in too. He's only got about 5% left on the front right, so he may go one more and just gamble it. Yeah, he will. He'll be having no tyre wear by the end of this lap, but it's a good strat. He's still doing great times, 32.3 on that last lap. So yeah, here we go. MCDC's in. Should be Super Dragon right behind him, followed by Oil staying out again.
Oil just...
Is Oil going to do like a 15.5 or something?
No way.
Oil doesn't like listening to, runs his own race, especially these longer ones. Maybe he's just found the loophole. Maybe he's gained the system somehow.
DCE also staying out.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see people running longer on the hards.
Yeah, it's interesting. So let's see.
Oh, here we go. MCDC's coming out. You got Gimpman rounding turn 3. Let this battle recommence. MCDC's come out in front of Gimp, but Gimp does have to warm the tyres, although they are hards. MCDC's got to get through this lap on cold medium, so Gimp could put the pressure down and kind of see if he can force a mistake here.
I think, MCDC has such a cool head, I don't think that's going to be the case. Especially having the OP car on tyre wear as well. Once that tyre comes up to some temp, that's it. All over a Red Rover.
There you go, Suitlad's in. I lied, he had a sliver of front, right, left. He could have got another lap. Suitlad's in. Oil's coming in now too. Alright, so he's always doing a 12.8, just reverse though, hards versus mediums. And look at that. Oil's 40% fuel, he won't need to refill there. I think Suitlad may need a bit of a top up. Yeah, he'll be about a lap or two short based on that current fuel burn, I think. Yep, fuel's going in.
Pops out, pit out. There we go.
Yep, puts 22 litres of fuel in right there, so that's a decent amount. He's now at half a tank. I wonder if that's a bit of an overfuel or if he's just going to essentially rev it out, go for it.
Still a commanding lead though. Good. And Oil's going to pop out behind Gimman in front of mid. Behind mid maybe?
There you go, 6 seconds. 6 seconds at turn 4 between Suitlad and MCDC. Although coming up to the mid-sector, cold hards versus warmed up mediums, I wouldn't be surprised to see this close to about 5.5 by the end of this lap.
Yeah, especially just pulled away Gimman. Trying his best on hard now. But yeah, we've got fast finisher with Suitlad, mid, Oil.
The undercuts worked for mid. Mid's up into 4th spot, right on the back of Gimpman here too. He could really force for a podium as well. Dragon, I think, had to put too much fuel in, and he's been jumped by, I think, Jonesy, Oil, mid. So he's lost a few spots there. And Darth's right on the back of that battle as well.
Yeah, Jonesy just coming up really on very much worn mediums there, coming in on lap 5. It's going to be an interesting race.
Unfortunately, it's controller life for Dragon though. That may not be that long until that tyre wear even outs between the two of them. But really exciting. There's 11 seconds between the top 8 at the moment, and that's the leader on hards versus 8th on medium. So that could really compress by the end of this race as well.
And you're right, the prediction is right. 1 lap later, Suitlad's only 5.5 over MCDC. So yeah, MCDC definitely making that half a second over that from pit exit to the start finishing line. So it'll be very interesting read to see what the delta is between these two guys over the remaining 6 laps. I don't know, I still think Suit Lad, being an old teammate of mine, I think he's just going to hold it out. You know, he's got the fuel to burn. Like, he might not have the grip, but he's got the fuel to burn. Well,
for me, I think it's too early to call.
Oh, come on. Put him on the line there, mate. Make a call. No one likes a fence sitter.
I'm just enjoying the battle, to be honest, just seeing the two scenarios play out. Look, MCDC's got the pace, he's got the tyres. He really needs to be about 0.8 a lap gain on him, and he's really at that half second instead, so yeah, he really needs to be pulling out a bigger gap than that.
Yeah, exactly, especially now, especially with very fresh mediums. It really needs to be pulling in. Oh, with mid pulling out purple after that last lap. Mid showing his pace and going purple in sector 1 again. God, I'm mid.
Yeah, so he's gained about 2 or 3 tenths on MCDC as well. So he's got that rear of the Porsche locked in right now, but again, tyre wears might just catch up to him before he can really catch up and make a move.
Everyone's so close, the strategy's coming into fruition. You know, MCDC's just not pulling in enough of the time, you know. Now only, like, he pulled up another maybe 0.3% behind Suit, just not enough.
Yeah, and Suit, that's also... Oh, I thought he got the better exit out in the final corner, but he hasn't, so... Porsche kind of reeled him in a little bit on corner exit there. But as you said, I don't think it's enough per lap. And the hards aren't really going to get they're not really going to get slower as this race wears on.
We should jump on for P4 there. Oil having a good look side of Gidman, coming on into turn 1, brakes a lot later on those fresh mediums and overtakes Gidman for P4. Great move, Oil. And the Dragon's probably going to have a look next lap on Gidman as well, so you know, there's just so the difference between mediums and hards.
And Dragon's only 6 tenths back, he'll be looking to make a move too. Dragon's just got a 10th purple at sector 1 as well, so he's be locked in right here. I think a little bit further back, Darth Berserk's either had an off or a penalty or something, but he's lost 7 seconds and he's now down to 9th behind Viper's Fang. Just ahead of DCE.
No damage, so just must have him off. A little off.
Yep. Dragon's all over the back of Gimp. Still got Oil right there. Gap opens up, he goes a little bit wide. Dragon takes the spot off of him. Gets the move done before the downhill left-hander, but Dragon's got a little wide. Yep, he holds it. Good job.
Oh, Gitman, a bit loose on that, getting hit in the AstroTurf. And then McLaren saying, not today. Ah, oh, jeez, great control by Gitman, holding it there, but lost a significant time over Dragon. Now Jones is going to be having his sights on Gitman very shortly. Yeah, I think this front there, Sulat's definitely now stabilising that lead out in front, just holding it around that 4-second mark.
Oh, it was 0.8 that last lap though.
It is.
So 4 laps to go, 0.8 was that, 3.2 seconds. It could, if he keeps up this, man, this could get tight.
Oh, give it a mid-risky. Spins out on the lap pedal.
Oh, no.
Too early. Unlucky mid-risky, just on the lap pedal too early around turn 4 and just turning it around.
Front damage too.
And will he get a penalty for wall arming Clyde the wall?
He'll be fine right there. Front aero, front suspension damage.
Oh, unlucky. It's such
So easy to do there as well.
Wow. 2 seconds separates Superlad instead of shrinking.
Yeah.
Did we see Dragon get Gimp Man as well, or?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got that. That was on the previous lap before.
Okay, he's now fallen 3 seconds behind.
Yeah, because he had that massive, as on the previous lap, just after Albon's corner, he had a massive take sucker.
That's right.
Dragon just supposed to land the lap time.
31 flat, there you go. That's a very strong lap on mediums.
That's insane.
2.9, suit led to MCDC.
And
He's taking out another second. 1 second on that lap.
Oh, here we go.
Those mediums are coming into play right now.
But
He's got almost no tyre wear on those mediums though compared to other people, so
I think Sula has enough. I reckon it's going to be close, but I think Sula just has enough. It's something to get up next to him. It's something to overtake.
there he goes. We're already at about 8/10 this lap as well. We'll see how this final corner goes. Yeah, he's probably taken about 8/10. Soon gets the better exit in that Mercedes though up the hill.
There were 2 laps.
2.1 with 2 laps to go.
131,
And those. This might end up being about half a second by the end of the race.
Oh, there, still that for the clean sweep. Oil, holy moly! Why did you come to race now?
30.7, there we go.
30.7.
Wow, it was.
And he's got proper again.
Oil, he just got. Alright, boys, I'll show you how it started. It's a 30.7. Oh, Oil, you always surprise me on how you can, your time wear and what you can do. Mate, what a man.
Coming in late onto those mediums though, that does enable him to really push on them as well.
Yeah, he's really push. Apart from his fuel.
And we missed.
Fuel will be fine, he'll get there.
And we missed as well. Jonesy got Gimman as well, so Gimman finishing on the hards just now. Slowly getting reeled in by the other boys and mediums.
The pack's just swallowing him up right there.
Oh, and we should jump in for the battle for 7.
Yeah.
Oh, it is on for Young and old.
7th all the way to 10th. Oh, Viper's hits mid.
Oh, Viper didn't lose Hamilton.
He's still got the lead here, and Drisky's trying to. No one wants to take the spot, and DCE's just taken 9th off of Darth Berserk and all of that.
Darth Berserk on the inside. Oh, geez,
It's all kicking off at the tail end of the pack.
That Jag's got the straight line speed though, so he's just got that nose in there. Darth just can't quite close the door there, so both of them have got slip. Porsche versus Lexus, Jag versus Mustang. Who have we got, boys? Is going to be a 10th to 8th, 10th to 7th here from DCE. No, he backs out of it. Wipers in mid. Oh no!
That was contact there. Added contact again.
More contact again. There's contact between Darth and DCE as well, but I'm feeling there's a bit of lag at play between those two. He gets a bit of a speed boost from DCE back there. Can he make a move on Vipers now into turn 4?
Yes,
he's going for it. He's going for it. He's got the inside. Nice work.
Oh, beautifully done.
Somehow Mid survived all of that. Congratulations to him.
As we jump back, actually we should jump back to first place. Suit Lad, right in the final corner. Suit Lad with the 1 second or just under a 1 second lead.
I was close. I called it half a second a few laps ago. We're at 9/10 at the moment. 8 tenths.
But yeah, it's not
Will
gonna
we
be
end up at
enough.
half? Not enough slip to make it work.
Sulat's gonna take the clean sweep.
Well done, Sulat. Take out for the clean sweep. For Sulat
Nice
finishing
job.
first place. MCDC, second place. Oil in third. I think we should jump back. But an amazing end of race. Duffazek onto the grass, unfortunately, and...
no. He learnt that
Got it.
off me. I managed to do that earlier tonight, so he's definitely taking a leaf out of my book.
So, yeah, congratulations. Oil in my blood, third. Dragon...
Viper's run out of fuel. Viper's run out of fuel. If Darth Berserk gets going, he might be able to snag 9th. After all that spinning, he may still be able to get it. He's going to get 9th.
He's got him!
Yeah, he's definitely going to get 9th now.
Unlucky that Viper's staying there, running out of fuel on that final lap.
So we'll just go through the order one more time. Sulat, take out your race 3, clean sweep for the man. MCDC, great finishing off there, absolutely hunting down first place. Unfortunately couldn't get it. 0.8 of a second behind Sulat, and Oil in My Blood third place. We've got Dragon in 4th, Jonesy in 5th, Kitman in 6th, Mid in 7th.
MCDC, Vipers and DC. Oh, yeah, MCDC, Vipers and DCE.
Yeah. What a race, what a race, what a weekend, well done Div 2, showing your class once again. Yes. Just breathtaking, absolutely. Congratulations guys, great racing. So that is it for round 5 of Div 2 for Wheel-to-Wheel Racing. What a race, what a time, and I would love to thank my commentator, a man from another mother, Dale, thank you so much.
No, thanks for having me, guys. Sorry for the internet problems, but yeah, made it back just in time.
And our guest commentator all the way from the lovely place of my birth mum, Chris from Indonesia, thank you so much.
Yeah, good to be back. I'll try to be here more often and eventually get on the track.
And then big shout out to Herbal once again on the visuals. Thank you for those beautiful sights on the YouTubes and on Faceballs.
Thanks, CD. Thanks, guys.
Oh, no, too shy. Once again, Herbal a little bit... Oh, there you go. There he is. Just like, man, a man of a few words, yet has such a devastating impact. So, once again, guys, thank you for tuning in to Wheel to Wheel. It was great to see you. Remember to hit that like button, follow us on Facebook, and also, if you want to come and join us and enjoy this great community, hit us up on Discord. And, you know, we're always looking for new players to just enjoy the banter and have a bit of fun from time to time. So from the commentary team and from Herbals, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Next week, don't forget to wash your hands.